Welcome to MogulCast, where we uncover the stories behind the world's greatest business empires. Let's get into today's story. October 24, 2020. Shanghai. The Bund Summit. Jack Ma, China's richest man, steps onto the stage. He is about to deliver the speech that will erase him from public life for the next 3 months. Good afternoon, everyone, he begins. Today, we are at a turning point. What he says next will shock the world. By January 2021, Jack Ma will vanish. This is the full story. And it is worse than you think. Hangzhou, 1964. Jack Ma is born Ma Yun in a modest home. His parents are traditional musician storytellers. English is his escape. He rides his bike 40 minutes every day to a hotel near Westlake, offering free tours to foreign tourists in exchange for English lessons. By 1988, he graduates from Hangzhou Teachers College, but not before failing his college entrance exams twice. The real struggle is just beginning. 1995, Jack Ma applies for 30 different jobs. He is rejected by all of them, including KFC. 24 people apply. 23 are hired. He is the only one turned away. He even applies to Harvard, and is rejected 10 times. But one trip to the United States changes everything. In Seattle, he touches a computer for the first time. He types "beer" into a search engine. No results from China. He knows what he has to do. We will come back to one specific decision, it is the key to everything. April 1999. Jack Ma gathers 17 friends in his tiny Hangzhou apartment. He raises $60,000. They name the company Alibaba. The mission, to make it easy to do business anywhere. By 2003, Alibaba launches Taobao, China's answer to eBay. Within 2 years, it dominates the market. eBay exits China. Jack Ma is just getting started. September 19, 2014. New York Stock Exchange. Alibaba goes public. The IPO raises $25 billion, the largest in history. Jack Ma's net worth soars to over $25 billion in a single day. He becomes a global icon. But not everyone is celebrating. Behind the scenes, regulators are watching. And they do not like what they see. Alibaba's strategy is simple: connect buyers and sellers. But its execution is revolutionary. By 2019, Alibaba processes more transactions than Amazon and eBay combined. Over 800 million users. $1 trillion in gross merchandise volume. But here is what the media completely got wrong about this: Jack Ma did not just build a company. He built an ecosystem. And that ecosystem made him a target. Jack Ma's empire includes Alipay, Ant Group, and a sprawling fintech operation. By 2020, Ant Group is set to go public in a $37 billion IPO, the largest in history. But Jack Ma has a problem. He has become too powerful. Too outspoken. And the Chinese government is about to remind him who is really in charge. October 24, 2020. The Bund Summit. Jack Ma delivers his speech. He criticizes China's financial regulators. We cannot use yesterday's methods to regulate the future, he says. The next day, the Chinese government suspends Ant Group's IPO. The message is clear: no one is above the state. Not even Jack Ma. November 2020. Jack Ma disappears from public view. For 3 months, no one sees him. No photos. No appearances. Rumors swirl: house arrest, exile, even death. The Chinese government remains silent. Meanwhile, Ant Group is forced to restructure. its valuation collapses. Jack Ma's net worth plummets by over $10 billion. The empire he built is under siege. January 20, 2021. Jack Ma resurfaces in a 50-second video. He is seen visiting a rural school. The message is controlled. The damage is done. Ant Group is now a shadow of its former self. Alibaba is forced to pay a $2.8 billion fine for monopolistic practices. And if you have made it this far, you already understand something most analysts completely missed: this was never just about money. It was about power. Jack Ma's disappearance sends a chilling message to China's tech titans: innovate, but do not challenge the state. By 2023, Alibaba's market cap has fallen by over $400 billion from its peak. Jack Ma steps down from the board. He devotes himself to philanthropy and education. But the era of the untouchable tech mogul in China is over. Remember that decision we mentioned at the start? The one in 1995, when Jack Ma first touched a computer in Seattle? That moment set everything in motion. If he had not seen the internet's potential, Alibaba would not exist. But if he had not spoken out in 2020, he might still be China's richest man. One decision built an empire. Another destroyed it. By the numbers: 30 failed job interviews, 10 Harvard rejections, $25 billion raised in the largest IPO in history, $37 billion IPO cancelled, $10 billion wiped from his net worth in months. Over 800 million Alibaba users. $2.8 billion fine. $400 billion lost in market cap. Jack Ma's story is a masterclass in persistence, and the dangers of power. Here is the lesson most people miss: Jack Ma did not fail because he was reckless. He failed because he forgot the golden rule of power in China: never outshine the master. His real mistake was not the speech. It was believing he was untouchable. In business, as in life, humility is the ultimate survival skill. Jack Ma's story is far from over. He is still one of the richest men in China. But his empire will never be the same. And neither will the world of tech. If you want to understand how this pattern repeats across every major business collapse, the next video covers a story with disturbing parallels. That one is next. That's the story for today on MogulCast. If you found this valuable, subscribe and hit the bell. A new empire story drops every single weekday. See you tomorrow.